And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Starting the second half of the run by McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now Jones connects with Kittle underneath. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And quickly, they get to the line.
First down, 49ers.
Ready. Throwing Jones. That's complete to Pearsall. And some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are back within a score.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Now for the point after. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. That time a 6-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp with career touchdown number 60. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now Myers for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Throw left side is complete on a diving effort. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. He gave one defender the slip, and others waiting in the wings and dropping in behind the line.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 30 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is down to 2. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have the 2 touchdowns. Now Darnold. That'll be caught by Kupp. That'll leave it with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now it's Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
McCaffrey on the counter. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. After the interception, here's Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Oh, and a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Darnold. A quick hitter complete. It's Horton. So the completion good for just 3. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Darnold. And this ball will be intercepted. And the 49ers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ballgame. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold now to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he will take this one in for a Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes this a 9-point game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Now they can't bring him down. Now he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. Play action. It's Darnold. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw, Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Smith-Njigba holding it in on the out route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Straight ahead, Walker. Tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play.
36-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold. This one goes underneath to Walker. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23.
At the 23-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Throwing again is Darnold. And that is incomplete. Jair Brown there defensively to knock it away.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
A 38-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And it will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big, hefty grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And San Francisco gets set to go here. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now Jones connects with Kittle underneath. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
First down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing Jones. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Again running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 34. And they're going to speed things up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. On the Seahawks 34-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Luke Musgrave, 33 yards. And the 49ers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point.
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. Nice footwork at the 25. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here's Darwin. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
The Seahawks.
To throw is Darnold. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he is going to lose yardage here. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead. Myers' kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready, go.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to 50. Back to 50.
47-yard line.
Trump 19. Trump 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now Jones. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
Complete to Rashad Bateman. A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey. And a broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
First down.
Viking 18.
Jones. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from 52, and this for the win. And his kick is good. From 52 yards away, he gets it to go. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for San Francisco, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they go down to defeat here in